Alright, hello and welcome you all. I'm gonna call here back to show you more. One coffee at a time. Devlog number something again. I've forgotten about it. So, in my work this week, we did find the solution to our chopped chip cookie problem. The fact it didn't have value. I also have to go through the assembly table, but the problem was that the cookie was getting hit twice, so first time it set the value, but the second time it set the value to 0, so okay, I was doing all it's got to do, but it was just set twice. Don't know why it didn't hit off 2 cookies, it's interesting to think about, but hey. Nope. I'm finally getting my new little shopping cart. Don't know how much I've told you guys about that or not. So now, Thursday, since I'm stuck with stacks of stuff on Thursday, I can instead put in the billy cart, or the little shopping cart thing. Genny shopping cart. I think it's a Genny cart, I think the probably more common name, probably people. It was be nice having one of those from the building. I like how the walk-ins is like really enchanted my fitness, like to the point where now I can't sit down for very long. Used to be able to sit down for a good amount of time, and now it's just like no, can't sit down anymore. And then some flexibilities come back as well. It's probably because I lost a lot of weight. I have some nice butter chicken tonight to eat. I put them in milk. Sadly, I didn't have a cleaner butter. I had a really good mild butter chicken, one of the best mild ones I've ever had. You know, sometimes I feel like with a lot of butter chickens out and about, a lot of them are really good. Some of them really need a bit of spice to them to taste good. But this is one of the best mild ones I've ever had because it was so good. Like, it had such a good balance with the creamy taste to it. You know, like a really good, like, it tasted butter chicken, but it had really good, like, a creamy taste to it. Like, it was really good. I bought Tice. I don't know if they're still doing the special or not. So there we go. So we still got the Blake Point. See, we have this Blake Point here. So it was doing this, but then it also had a, if I go to comment on. Here we go. If I go to here, see how this happens here? That's why it keeps happening twice. I don't know why we don't get 2 cookies. That is boring. Like, come on, man. If you're gonna do that, give me 2 cookies, you know? But that's when we get the chopped chips. I did change the prices of the drinks a bit too. See how that goes. I think now we're in here. That's coming from up here. So it's doing the right thing. Being a good boy. And then before, see now we have value. Yeah. Now we'll chuck it in the oven. Then we got our cookies for $10. Part of me wonders is then if I can't comprehend the like full impact of inflation in this, because it really reflects sometimes when you look at the prices of these things. Like, all of these are actually based similar to real life, even like deal in some points, and it's like, okay. I definitely wanna put in more on the flour, I decided to do. Flour's a bloody steal whenever you get on half fast. What are hillbillies? So I need to actually double the price of. What I should do is be doubling the price of. Chocolate should be at 30 buckos, I think. For the full chocolate block. That makes this cake really expensive. Yeah, I think chocolate needs to be a higher amount. Actually, I might not do chocolate that far. Also, might be thinking about bringing the choc chips back to 2 rather than 3. I might just search a box. Box cakes, I think. Ah. Oh man, then down the hole. It should be out of there. Yep, I need. Don't know where that one was in food. No wonder I get confused which one's used. I do 24. I finished by 10 4. No, I guess it's not exactly 10 4, but you can't get on me. I place it by 10, I will all of them. How much is Icebox? Play. I might actually make it 5. I might make it 7. So it's still like cheap, but not too cheap. Chopped chips. Yeah, 4. 3 chopped chips. 18. So let's actually make them all 12. You can make them 14. What am I winning with the chopped chips? Is that they are a processed. You gotta account for the effort processing them because in this game you chop them. You know, and the idea is that you meant to also count the effort as in like the chopping work. It's like so hard this to and some of this too, depending on how this economy works as well. A bit different. Wow, this how this economy. I'll close anything to the right. Need to get the box. No, it's too close, like, because I didn't want to make another box, you know, so you can tell the difference. Situation again. is over here. Yeah. Make them 10. I'll make them 5 actually. No, actually make them 10. Because in the shop ships, in the Anzac only is 1. An idea that meant to be a handful, you know. Make this one 10, I'll make it 15. Probably definitely should keep the sugar wheat more than juice crops, you know. Because the spell is a native plant, native wheat or native grass to that area. Just technically, the spell is a form of wheat. It's quite close to wheat. And still think it's its own thing. Sprouted is actually a real type of flower or glass, if you don't know. It's very, like, you can definitely tell the difference between all those fancier flowers from each other, you know what I mean? If you haven't tried them yet, like, and there's like so many more, like, if you ever like gluten-free, like there's so many more like types of grains and glasses like that, which are grains that that wheat is a grain, but there's so many that is like gluten-free that aren't used very commonly. I mean, if you got the money and patience, you can always find like flowers. But I definitely feel like, I don't know, I feel like the shop gluten-free, this is my opinion, it's up to you whether you take it or not, but my opinion, I feel like the gluten-free, if it's a wheat that's gluten-free, unless it's been genetically altered to be gluten-free from the start, I definitely feel like if the flour itself goes through the processes of becoming gluten-free, it's a bit like, what has happened to that flour? That's out of my limited knowledge, but I still have to wonder that, if you know what I mean. It's just like, what are you doing to the flour? And even if you aren't gluten-free, just having that lot more better flour as well really changes the taste of a lot of things and gives you a lot more better flour with like more nutrients value as well. The more you use it. Like some of the real cheap flours, you can just tell by the colour, like it's similar to the milk in a way, like you can always tell like cheap milk and from really good milk from its colour. Like the more yellow it is, the better the milk is most of the time. Unless you've done something to the poor milk, but I'm kidding, most of the time that is how it goes. And the flour, you can definitely tell the more like, you know, like if you like make it like a proper paint white, you know, the most unnatural looking white there is, then likely that flour is being processed a lot. Like the more you're like, when you see the color, what I mean is like, you know, like you see even this one here's got a like slightly more natural look to it, rather than like somehow getting this more almost, you know, basically very similar to the white on your walls, but worse. Like the white that you wouldn't even keep on your walls. Oh, whoops. I'm like, what am I doing here? I'm putting in 6 sugars. I'm currently trying to make a bit more bread with my little yeast pair, so I'm gonna make more slow bread. And he's bloody eating 2 of my spoons, so I had to get new spoons out. Yeah, it's gonna be fun cleaning all the spoons up. And yeah, actually it would be, because it gets if you don't know, it gets pretty, I don't know why my mouse is turned like this, but it has. If you have not used, like, play around with sourdough or just flour and water in general, trying to clean that is a pain. But the last time I made this slow bread, it wasn't like as, so you only have 1 here, like before it was going for 2. So I was going through this first before hitting here. See how this is here. Then we got milk. Yeah. So this is like a little slow bed thing I've been making. So basically, over today and yesterday, I've been adding in like only like a quarter of a cup and then flour. And then I'm starting to slow down adding, so I'm adding half the water in slowly, which I've started after I came back home from uni. So half the water to flour rather than being 1 to 1. And so they just add in like flour to thicken it up. As soon as I'm gonna cook it, like it takes so much less time. Like I'm not giving that thing the full attention of the day. Like it feels like so less exhausting when you know what I mean. Like you get in a position where it's really hard to make bread specifically because you gotta bring that attention. And it actually ends up being a lot better too by the look of it. That more slower way of making it. I don't know, I might put it in here, but I think adding in here will be very different and add it to be like what it would be like. It would be added into the culture of this area, but you know what I mean, like I don't know, it depends. Because it's a type of bakery that is equipped to make things that are now. Like this person's whole life is around making stuff, you know, making baked goods. I mean, I like making baked goods, but you know, there's a certain amount, and the place is more equipped to make baked goods as well, unlike the common house. So we got this one. This one might actually end up being similar problem too. So we got the value, so 52. Oh no, okay, we're good. Might have knocked it all out. So we have 52 on our Anzac bickies. Totally not Anzac biscuits. Biscuits. I think it's my palms are there if I want to call them totally non Anzac biscuits. Anzac biscuits, yeah. Bit complicated. Got 6 bits of coffee. That's only my opinion of being expensive. Like, it's not really that expensive. Oh. Why does the $10 keep showing up? I don't know. You know, it's my favorite, so I like seeing it. If I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how the sound's gonna be on here because I'm like really laying down on my bed. Whoops. I think that's this one. I really need to lower these down, don't I? At least this one's not big cookie. Big cookie. Got a big cookie. How will that I get? Oh no, it's black. Oh, buddy. Get that. We need to latte. Oh yeah, like I like how yeah, my sibling hasn't been around in the shop for so long that they didn't notice that little like price tags. They're doing little electric price tags, which is the most silliest thing ever. Like why? In the shop? That's where they're investing their pennies, you know? Gotta invest in those little electric price tags. Not whipping off people. Hopefully they're trying to do something against them big supermarkets in this land. Hopefully they will do something about it. That'd be big. Something's done about it. Definitely lower it down. I can easily lower that down. Hopefully it still makes sense. We got the black coffee. Yeah, definitely feel like we are able to keep up with the costings. I'm definitely gonna have to bring up the price of the claim one. I'll make a mud cake motherfucker here. Kidding me? This is like, nope. You are not gonna make me today. Okay, I'll make this one instead. What am I gonna do for the sponge boy? Spongy boy. So I need 1 bit of butter. 1 block of butter. I'll leave this butter outside. It's getting things I can't really put it back in the fridge. 4 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 little sugars. 1, 2. Burnt sugar. 2. Recipe won't appreciate my bonus sugar. Yeah, let's be honest there. Oh. And half a milky. What, that seems like it bloody went like a bullet, that did. The hillbillies. Oh. To look for that again. No, I'm on a glitch out the rest of the game. Don't know. Although, as long as it doesn't glitch out what I want to go hunting for. 1, 2. Wasn't it 2 shell because I got a bonus? Yes. 4 eggs. 1, 2. Stop telling me off the reset my computer for the 50th fucking bloody time. I reset my computer when I want to reset my computer, sir. So I get told, reset your bloody computer. I feel like I only stopped once, so why did it? Probably because the game goes to play. Oh, this is in the sink. Here you go, buddy. There you go as well, mate. Okay. I think I might end it there today. So guys, I hope you enjoy. Actually, I'm thinking of anything else I want to show you other than that. Probably I might as well cake. Yeah, I've been trying to fix up the value and fix the value of stuff as well. Okay. Should have been accepted. I don't know. Look into that one when I. There's a lot of problems along with the assembling area as well. And the child off to the well. Yeah, I might do something with replacing to keep the value. Chop value happens here, so I might actually put a breakpoint there. That might be a problem right there. I could say but something like that might be a problem. It does do value down here. So I want it to stop there. So basically that would do a stop so I can see what the value equals, which is quite nice. Someone particularly can take example that, you know. I'm also like with uni, I'm also getting like sick of like not having that, you know how the guitar opens up a new window, like I really like that over the other one, over uni. This one might be important. Well, cat. Because I would not be surprised if I still a lot of this stuff, but also it's I guess he's there add to okay. Let's go with that. Oh, I got these only slice biscuits. I guess they haven't gone really bad. I think some biscuits is really like gone, or some stuff that's really gone like really bad over the last couple of years. At least some things are tolerable. Oh, I did end up running out of my dark chocolate for my coffee cup. That was a couple of weeks ago. Hopefully next pay I'll be able to afford a new one. Or like maybe we fix up some problems with the small display. I don't think I really did. I mean, I did some stuff this week. But I mainly probably did focus on getting that fixed up, that value stuff. And some other bug stuff I fixed as well, I think I'm doing. I know I did spend a lot. One of those days we did all the work and you're like, forgot what I did. And I'm glad I did forget what I did anyway. You know, type of days. but at the same time, not really. Oh yeah, I changed all the coffees and tea amounts. That was that day was hence why. No idea. I think I forgot about it. Ugh. I was trying to get the other versions of other stuff. Oh god, what the show was. But I think I might end it there since I have to move since I'm sitting on my bed. Not the best idea, you know how uncomfortable this is. But I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Goodbye.